Alright, just doing some quests here, trying to figure some stuff out. Been playing this for a little while, off and on. I got a lot of other games that I play, Final Fantasy 14 being one of them. So this one's kind of taking a back seat, but now that I've got this share play thing going on, and it's easier to get right to YouTube, might as well try to give it some more playing time here. Right now I've got a new character I just started. He's only about level 4 or 5. And I'm starting off as a mage, but I didn't find a bow. Oop. I don't know what these guys are attacking me. So I started to, or I couldn't find a staff, I should say, so I got myself a bow. I've been playing that, using the bow until I find a staff, and I'll probably start doing some more magic stuff. But, there's a lot to do. Like, this game is definitely, if you don't have friends or you know, a really good guidebook to kind of let you know where to go and what to do, you're kind of gonna be lost. Like, that's probably one of the downfalls. Is just like you turn the game on, and you're like, what to do? I mean, you can just keep doing quests. That's normally what I kind of do, is keep doing quests, and I figure that I'll just find you know, people to play with later on. I mean, there's so many people online that, you know, I'll probably just, like, you know, send them a message or invite them, and then hope that they have a mic so I can kind of ask them, you know, things to do. But there's definitely a ton of things to do, and the game is really nice looking. I mean, just look at the scenery we got over here. This is one of the lands that I'm in. I picked a new land. Let me show you on the map here. So this is David's Watch, Stone Falls, and I've just started, so I haven't done anything crazy. So let's set this active. So I don't even know what all the places I can go to. I obviously got to travel there and figure it out, but it's definitely a lot of fun. I just got Fallout 4 today, so I'll be doing a lot of Fallout stuff in a little bit when that's finished loading on my Xbox One. But I'm definitely going to be trying this one, and then also going to be doing some Final Fantasy 14 again, make some videos on that. So a lot of them will be broadcasts like this, and so I can kind of figure out. I was going to use the Elgato, but this new PS4, like I said, the share thing's kind of cool. You guys should try it out. It's very simple to make videos and upload them. I already kind of put the descriptions and things in there as well, so that's kind of fun. Let's see, we're gonna head over here, and I did get the Imperial. In the Crown store you can get this Imperial DLC. It gets me a horse, and I can unlock the Imperial job, which is kind of stupid that you can't just be an Imperial from the start. But the fact that this is free to play, unless you obviously if you do like the bonuses, there's like you can do this like this ESO unlimited or something like that. It's like $14.99 a month or something, and it gives you crowns and like 1,500 crowns a month and extra experience points. Which I obviously, if you're gonna be playing this a lot, then you definitely need to get that. But if you don't do that, it is free to play as long as you get the game, which is still like $60. I'll probably end up getting on computer too, because I want to get some of those mods. You can't really do any mods on PS4 that I've noticed, but you can definitely do mods on the computer. I've seen some pretty cool ones that make life a little bit easier for you. Alright, let's see what we got here. Go into here. Hardboard. Alright, looks like it might be some type of little dungeon or something. We'll go ahead and try this out. Yeah, I think if you do the iCamera or the iPlay, then you can get the box up in that right hand corner. That I just had that little swish thing in there. Maybe it shows like a me or something like that. Maybe I can do that or whatever, make these videos a little bit less boring. But for now, we're just gonna try some stuff out until I get this on. I'm not gonna be trying to do YouTube to try to make money or something like that. So if I can do things to help you guys out, if I do quests you guys are stuck on, or even games that you want me to review, I can definitely do that. I do play a lot of games. Being that I got kids and stuff, I don't get to go out very much, but they're pretty cool to you know, let me play while they do their stuff. I got them their game systems outside, so, or out in the living room and stuff. So,
enter my mind, Vested.
so I do play a lot.
Walk with me through the shadows of past.
Yeah, one thing, if you do play this game, and people probably already noticed because this has been out for a while, so it's not like what I'm doing is anything new. But anytime you see any kind of bookshelves, make sure you read those books because you get those free skill ups, which is it's super important for leveling. And you know, it could take you a while to level up certain skills. You know, killing monsters over and over again just to get a couple, you know, dual wields or one-handeds, whatever. Those books give you a full skill point just by reading them. So every time you see anything that's like a bookshelf or anything, definitely try to read those. Yeah, another thing too is if you are wearing your mic when you walk by other characters, I'm pretty sure they can hear you if you're talking. So, you know, you want to be careful about that. I was ran by this other character and I had my TV up pretty loud, and his kids, he was fighting with his wife and his kids and stuff, and I got to hear the whole conversation. I was kind of like, what's going on? Who is this? You know, because he wasn't like all my friends. It was just like a random guy. But it was kind of cool. It's funny. Alright, well, I don't assume that I can take that scroll, but it looks like that's in one of those Elder Scrolls, but I don't know, maybe he's still talking. I gotta do something else, so let's just, okay, I guess we're gonna follow the spirit guy. Alright, here we go.
The prophecies of the Elder Scrolls are a fluid, living thing. They are not fixed. I only know that you are important, Vested. The 5 companions were the
Dragonborn.
Baron, the Dragonborn are...
Okay. Oh, sorry.
The prophecies of the Elder... I only know that you are... 5 companions. The Dragonborn are mortal. You have already heard enough dabbling.
Yeah, sometimes you gotta do a bunch of dialect options and kind of figure out what they're saying. I don't usually like to read a bunch of that stuff. I mean, the story, everyone's super into the story and stuff, but I kind of just like to play the game. I'm not saying I don't care about any of the lore and stuff. I definitely do.
A powerful sorcerer, Grand Chancellor to the Imperial Elder Council. The Red Guard Swordmaster, Sai Sahan.
Alright, buddy, you can get a hug. Alright, I'm gonna go play your game. Daddy's recording.
Baron Aquilarius, who attempted to light the dragon fires and failed. And
sorry guys, that was my son. He comes in every once in a while and likes to give me hugs.
King of worlds,
okay. Yeah, see, with all the different talks and stuff, it takes you a while sometimes to go through this, so it's kind of hard to make videos when you're going to be like trying to show people to do, and they're like, oh god, fucking 5-10 minutes on him checking out dialogue options. So there we go. Alright, but kind of back to what I was doing with this, besides just kind of showing some gameplay and trying out the PS4, the shared play. I'm trying to get used to that one, because if it works out really good and I can kind of figure this out and be able to do you know, the microphone and all that without having to plug stuff into my computer, then I'm definitely going to want to make a lot more videos this way. And like I was trying to say before, is I'm doing this because, you know, I used to play Final Fantasy 11. I did like 10 years of it, but like now it's like I have nothing to, you know, no memories of that, you know, that are vivid. Just kind of like, oh yeah, I used to play this. I remember that one dungeon, blah 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 stuff. But you know, I kind of want to have something that I can look back later down the line and be like, hey, you know, I remember that, and watch it, and you know, kind of have those experiences again of a lot of the games, because some of these are really cool, and you kind of forget. Like I've got games that I've been playing, I stopped playing to play something else, and then you know, I'll go back to it and go, wow, why did I stop playing this? This game is so awesome. You know, there's a bunch of games out like right now, like that Bloodborne. I haven't played a bunch of it, but I love the Dark Souls series. I love Bloodborne, but you know, for some reason, there's just so many games kind of take away my time. You can't obviously play every single one of them. You know, having kids and the job and stuff, but. This is kind of, if I have these videos and stuff, I can obviously go back and go, you know what, I want to get back into this one. I want to do this again. So I don't really know what's going on over here. Looks like something bad. I'm kind of just watching them. So witness the 5 companions in action. So I guess that's what I'm doing. And I don't know. Try to shoot him. No, can't shoot him.
My master, Moloch Baal, is free to claim Tamriel for his own. Akatosh, forgive me! Have mercy on our souls!
But yeah, if you do a lot of gameplays with a lot of these quests and stuff, it's kind of cool because it's still kind of neat, you know, especially if someone hasn't done the quest yet. You know, maybe you can put in the descriptions and say, hey, I'm doing Talk to the Prophet, or actually, wouldn't be Talk to the Prophet, whatever that one is, Harborage. You know, things like that. So, you know, a lot of times I remember trying to play this game and I'll get stuck on a quest or other games, and I'll just look for the quest directly. I won't be doing that. To make it easier on YouTube. You just kind of say, hey, you know, this is the quest I need. You know, especially on Final Fantasy 14. I don't know if you played that a lot, but there's a lot of times where, you know, you're doing like a solo fight and you just can't figure out how to do it. And if you watch other people, maybe you can see some tips and tricks and see how they do it, and it makes things easier for you to kind of get along. You know, because especially with these. Ooh, okay. With you know, these MMOs, you know, there's the content, there's so much content that you can't just know everything, or you can't just get one book, you know, and go, oh, I got a book for this. The books ain't gonna do nothing, you know. Like I picked up the Fallout 4 book today, and it's like 500 pages, you know, and that's just, you know, one regular game. It's not necessarily online or anything like that. It's just, you know, more basic. So it's 500 pages. Just think about a book for like the Final Fantasy 14 or even this one if it had everything in it. I mean, there's like 3 different places you can actually start the game that have quests like crazy. There's probably hundreds and hundreds of quests, hundreds of different combinations of you know, skills and stuff that you can do, or to be, you know, whatever you want, you know, whether it be a rogue or, you know, a tank or you know, DPS or something. There's just so much to do. You know, think about, they had just a book that had that. I mean, I can't even imagine how many pages, just thousands and thousands of pages. It would take you forever to kind of go through that, when you can just kind of, if you get stuck, just go to online. Alright, looks like we got a skill point. Cool. A lot, you know, when you do a lot of these quests, you end up getting, you know, I'm sorry, I was stuck to Final Fantasy. Gold, and then, you know, equipment, and then sometimes you'll get these skill points, which is pretty cool. You can use those to level up, and I'm just not really sure what I want to do yet with my skill points. So I'm kind of taking a little easy or slow right now, just because I haven't even picked up my staff, and I need to get a staff because that's kind of what I started this character for, is to be a magic guy. So he does have some magic points or magic skills, but I don't have a destruction staff, you know. So I kind of need to find one. I don't want to buy anything because, you know, gold is very hard to come by in this game as far as building it up. I mean, you know, on my other character, I got him to level 12, and I think I've got like 3,000 gold or something like that. And, you know, some horses cost like 10k or something, or even more. You know, it's just crazy. Alright, so collect the white or whale runestone. Alright, so collect the whale runestone. We're gonna go do that real quick here, and then we'll probably call it for today's video. While I go to Fallout 4, definitely check that one out if you guys are on my channel. I'm just gonna start a new character, so it'll kind of be like a let's play. Like this one so far, like obviously it's definitely worth the $60 to play it. There's so much you can do. I mean, it's insane. Like I said, I've had this game probably for like a year and a half, and I've only played it off and on, but I've probably already got all my money's worth just by, you know, logging on here and playing a little bit. I really do like the Elder Scrolls, Oblivions, and Morrowinds, all that stuff. So this game, I can say it's going to go for a while, you know, and I guess they're going to keep coming out with updates. As long as they keep doing that, and I still have a bunch of things to do, and just keep playing, then I'll probably play this for a long time. So let's see. Actually, I probably need to get better at using my map. Normally when you have a quest active, they'll go, like up on that little bar up top, they'll go to solid, like white, and that's kind of the one you want to follow. And then the other ones are kind of dark, or either places you can go to do whatever they are. Some are dungeons or whatnot, or it'll be a quest that you can get to. Like that one. Okay, there's one. See that little right there? That means that that's a quest that I can activate, or ones that's not active but you can go and do that's already started. So it looks, this guy will probably ask me to do something for him. So let's see. I'll free them. Alright, so there you go. So that one just started a new one, but I'm gonna go back and do what I'm doing here just because that's the one I have on. But I like to make sure that I don't pass up. If there's a quest nearby, I want to make sure I go and grab that. Just so every time if you're going to start doing quests and get your character up, you just keep following it. You complete one, and another one will just pop up. You won't have to like go through and go, what should I do next? Just follow what it says, you know. All right. Hey. All right, there we go. Get off my horse.
Greetings.
Right, see what this guy has to say.
I heard the hordes. I saw the damn
Oh,
skeevers
complete the
scared
quest.
as
There you
cliff.
go.
Get to the tombs.
And that starts a new one. Alright guys, well that's it for today. I'm going to probably make some more videos here, and I'm going to test this out, make sure that my voice actually came in and it's not just a 16-minute video of me talking and dead air on your end. So, but thanks for watching, for those of you that have, and I'll see you guys again.